They're doing a McFarlane, almost like a clearance permanent price. They're calling it. They're saying it's permanent price drops. I don't know if it actually is, but this thing was $39.99. Got it for $10, and it's like some of the classic superpower figures, which I already have quite a few of. I'm going to turn that down there. And I'm going to temporarily move this down here. Yeah. So yeah, I got the excuse me. So yeah, so this is, it's got like the Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, kind of in the black and white, and only their logo things are kind of in color. I have no idea where my knife is. It would be cool if inside this package, I know they're not, but it would be cool if they were inside actual superpower packaging on the inside. So that's, oh, come on. There we go. So that's how they're displayed on the inside. They're just loose inside the thing. But they look just like the original Superpowers figures from when I was a kid. Oh, good luck getting them out. Holy crap. Oh. Oh, I'm like, what's behind it? Just a piece of cardboard. Oh. There you go. Their capes, they all have capes, including Wonder Woman. And the capes are fed through to the back. Let's see if I can pop, say, Batman out, for example. There we go. And of course his cape came off. So the cape just goes around his neck. But they, see, now that sucks, though. I don't know if the regular superpower figures that McFarlane's doing these days do it or not. But, like, when I was a kid, you'd squeeze his legs together and he'd have punching action, but doesn't do it here. So, yeah, that's kind of a shame. It's also kind of understandable, but still a shame nonetheless. We're not going to bother trying to feed the cape back through because I think that will be too difficult. But we're going to put Batman back in his little hole there. Because for now, this is just going back in the box until I figure out how I actually want to display these guys. I have an idea, actually. I'm just going to get rid of that piece of cardboard. I don't need that anymore either. box. Cool. I have an idea. So I have... Let me see if I can find it here. I'm gonna bring it over here just so it's not... I had a picture somewhere. Probably a couple pictures actually, but yeah, here we go. All right, we can close that. All right, so how do I put this up on the? I know. It's been a while. Add image. All right. Way too big. But you can already start to see. Okay, so these two here are actually original ones from when I was a kid. So the Batman one was the first one I ever got. And he's actually missing his arm. And I mean, you can kind of probably tell, you know, paint's missing from the chin. So it's, you know, paint's kind of beat up on him because I got him when I was a really little kid. And, you know, before I realized that toys could one day have value. The Superman I actually managed to find. I didn't pay anything for him, but it is an original Superman. And it's like in mint condition, but they're not in the packages. So I have these frames, and they're like the plastic. It's got like the plastic film, and you open it up and you put the thing in between the plastic film. So that's what those are. And I put them in there, and that's why I've got the cape on Batman kind of wrapped over, so it doesn't show that his arm's missing. Anyways, so that's that one. And then I also have, so yeah, I still have more of these. So I do have enough. I could probably put these black and white ones in there as well, which is cool. And kind of add it to my kind of growing, not really growing, superpowers collection. Because I also have, so like on the wall where I have them displayed, this is the newer Batman one, the one that's actually by McFarlane. As you can see, it's the newer version of this same one. Not quite the same, obviously. Different blue. And obviously it's got the black shadowing on the front of the mask and so forth. This one didn't have that. But it's basically the same one. This one was actually given to me as a gift when I had told somebody about, you know, my love of the old Superpowers figures and how I really didn't have any anymore, and it really sucked because all I really wanted was Batman again. So I have this one. They've actually made another one where it's actually even darker blue and a darker gray. Still has the black shadowing on the mask. I have that one now too, so that one's also on display here. As you can see, I also have like my comic cover, and so like our Batman Arkham Asylum game cover there, Batman Pop, and my Batman Pop cover, comic cover, and I've got a Batgirl comic cover there as well. So those are all there too. So that's all on that wall. That's actually at the other end, way down at the other end of the room. But anyways, so I can't really show it to you live. But anyways, that's what that is. So delete that. No, we can get rid of that. So yeah, so I could do the same thing with these. I could do that with the frames. Excuse me. I could do that with the frames, and that would work, right? Like, I could put those up there too. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, because I've still got... Because I've used 3, and I think I've got 3 left. Exactly 3 left, so that would be perfect for those. But pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. I also bought another one. It was actually apparently in the US. It was, I think it was an Amazon exclusive, if I remember correctly. But we got it up here at the EB Games stores here in Canada, GameStop at the time. That's a whole new story, by the way, that we can talk about. But anyways, yeah. It was like it was the superpowers figure of Batman in the all black costume from like the Tim Burton Batman movie from 1989, as well as a Batwing vehicle, and then the old school whirly bat helicopter from like the 60s Batman show, but all in black as well. And again, they don't come in any fancy packaging. The box was actually a little bit banged up on that one. That one was originally like $80, if I remember correctly, and I got that for like $20. So yeah, $30 for the 2 of these, which was pretty cool. For that one, I have a slightly different idea. And it might involve the, if you've been on my YouTube, one of my last unboxing videos that went up was for like the biogenic large spin cases. I'm thinking about something like that. So yeah. Anyways, enough about that. What am I going to play? I need to play something.